right, look, turn them cell phones off, turn that camera off. As a matter of fact, nigga, turn your memory off. I don't want nobody knowing what just went on here. Look. Now we don't want nothing but the HOES. Black Tone, Prof Dog, and me. Less all the niggas that.
What is a hustler? My definition of a hustler is someone who does not depend, who does not trust, and who does not rely on one source of income. Meaning that if you have a job, I refuse to let my job be the only source of income to maintain my lifestyle of living. And that's my definition of what a hustler is. It's someone who feels that they have to have different avenues of money coming in to maintain their lifestyle. They refuse, they don't rely, they don't trust, they don't depend on one source. Because we all know once that source is ended, or once that source is cut off, that ends everything. And hustling is a mentality. It's a mindset, and it's a thought process. And what that does is it causes you to stay alert or to stay alert with everything that's going on around you. And that's what a hustler does. He keeps his eyes open, he looks for opportunity, and he tries to find other ways to make money so he doesn't depend on his job or that one source to maintain his lifestyle. For instance, a lot of us who've got homes and who've purchased homes or who've purchased mortgages for 30 years, we base that mortgage on what? Our job. We base that mortgage on 40 hours a week. And the banks give us the mortgage based upon 40 hours a week. And how much does 40 hours a week produce? And so therefore, if the source cuts off, the mortgage becomes in trouble, as so many have experienced since 2008. But that's what hustling does. It kinds of protects you from that. If I lose the source of income, or if I lose one source of income, I got two that could maintain the lifestyle that I need or maintain the lifestyle that I would like to have. And that's my thought process. That's my mentality. That's my mindset, is I always have to have more than one source of income. Now, in the book Stolen Bottles that I've written, there's a part in that book where I talk about how I became a hustler, how hustling was ingrained in me at a young age. In the book Stolen Bottles, when you read it, there's a part in the book where the bottles get stolen. And I wake up in the morning and come to find out all my bottles were gone. And it was at that moment where something just burned a hole in my soul, where I realized that was my investment. That was where my money was, even though I hadn't even exchanged the bottles out for money yet. But those bottles today would be my stocks and bonds. Those would be my real estate. Those would be in my investments that I had on the side. And because those bottles were at the time was my major and only source of income at 10 years old, they were taken away from me. And believe it or not, for a split second, when I realized that the bottles were gone, my dreams went too. Even though my dreams at that time were, what could I go buy? What can I go get? What could I go do? They all were gone. Because I realized then, all my dreams at that time at 10 years old was locked in on those bottles. And when those bottles were gone, my dreams went right along with them. And that's where a lot of us are today. Because a lot of you stopped dreaming. A lot of you stopped wondering about the things you want to do. A lot of you have bucket lists that you don't even look at anymore because you're starting to realize that you have no way to cross those things off your bucket list because you're stuck on one source of income. Now, I don't put this on everybody Being a hustler is something that has its way of making its way into your life. Being a hustler can be trained, it can be taught, and then at some time it is a gift. It's a gift to understand that you have a gift that you can share with many people. Hustling sometimes is a gift that says, you know what, I can do more than one thing. I can do several things simultaneously. But we have to believe that. We have to believe that when that time comes and it presents itself, we have to say yes to it, rather than saying no because of our present situation. So hustling is definitely a mindset. It is definitely a thought process, and it's definitely a mentality. So keep that in mind. The definition of a hustler is someone who does not depend, trust, or rely on one source of income. So people ask me that question all the time. What's hustling, or what is a hustler? That's what it is. So anytime you see it on my web page, or if you see it on my Facebook page, if you see #hustle, that's talking about how you survive through life every day. And you have to have more than one source of income to do that. You can't just depend on one source of income. It's a trap. In the long run, it's a trap. And it muzzles your gift. Some of you have gifts that go way beyond your job. But some of you don't think that you can actually get those gifts to work. And I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to wait until something goes bad for your gift to happen, or for you to take your gift and put it to work. I'm telling you, you can. And some of you that are young, 18, 19, and 20, same thing goes for you guys. Anybody that's between 20 and 40, and you have a gift that you haven't took the chance on and worked on outside of your job, I'm encouraging you today to do so. Okay? The gift doesn't go away. The gift is always there. But it's up to you to make that gift, or to bring that gift into fruition, or to bring it into an existence, or to make that gift applicable to your life so you can be a blessing to other people, or you can affect other people's lives in a certain way. Okay, so that's the definition of hustle. That's the definition of a hustler, is one who don't depend, trust, or rely on. And I use the word don't, but I would like to say, in where I'm at today, what a hustler is someone who can't depend, trust, or rely on one source of income. Thank you, guys. Hey, listen, follow me on my Facebook page. Go to YouTube. You can hear me on YouTube there as well. And also sign up for the mailing list. I'm going to be sending out some good things soon. For everybody who's on my mailing list, I'm going to be sending out some good brochures, some good updates, some videos, where I'm going to be. I may be at a city near you doing a conference or doing some type of motivational speaking. So remember that. Sign up at www.AnthonyWright.Net. All right, thanks.
All right, look, turn them cell phones off, turn that camera off. As a matter of fact, nigga, turn your memory off. I don't want nobody knowing what just went on here. Look. Now we don't want nothing but the HOES. Black Tone, Prof, Dog, and me less. All the niggas that came to see anything less than a stripper and an MBC. Yes, I'ma pass on the blunt cause I'm off the show pen. Ran out of rubber, still trying to go up in. Piece up on the store run, I'ma throw a 10. But I ain't trying to pink penny no more gin. Getting skull, going out the player hams, ouch. Lover Ellen Lonzo laying on the couch. Passed out, sipping on the Mickey's big mouth. With big jam bagging on the whole damn house. Penthouse playing, nigga, who's the click? Hoes like you and her and you to pick. Shabby blue pimpin' car, use the shit. Niggas fucking hairlines ain't moved a bit. Flying hair like a flag. Jealous motherfuckers wanna call me a fag. Till I skeet my copy through your woman in a latex bag. Got her washing out her panties in my mate tag. Nigga stay mad, feelin' the Volvo. I flag him down, gotta show him my new logo. He said he love it, now we up to where the hoes go. Cause ain't nothing.